Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle Samora, and this is Scent Talk from my closet, where the fragrances are still missing in the back of me. They're not on full display because we do have some construction going on. They're still going to add a closet to the room behind there, so I don't want them to fall off the shelf. So safekeeping at the moment. For today, I do have an exciting topic. I find it very exciting. This fragrance, it did come out as a limited edition fragrance initially. The very first launch of the Wedding Silk Santal, I personally did not jump on it because I was busy reviewing other things, and then I also just thought, what if I love it? And you know, it's already rumored to be going to be sold out, and it's not going to make its appearance again. So I kind of don't want to go through that. But what ended up happening was it was very, very popular. It was a limited edition for Mona's wedding. It was a combo type release with the velvet Santal and then the wedding silk Santal. A his and hers little combo for Mona and her husband. And it just ended up, you know, the wedding silk Santal ended up just blowing up. A lot of people just ended up really loving the fragrance, and they brought it back after it was sold out. So that second time that it was brought back, I did jump on a 10 ml and a backup as well, just to see, you know, if it is something that I would have loved. And it turned out to be a love for me personally. There's a whole lot of fragrance reviews out there, just, you know, here and there about, oh, this was hyped up. And if you go to Fragrantica, it's wild out there, okay? You might not even get to know exactly how the fragrance smells because people are just going off. You know, I mean, it's their right. A lot of people's made it seem like the fragrance was going to take them to Narnia. They were going to get married tomorrow, you know, all that jazz. And that, you know, is not happening for people. So I can see why they would be disappointed. But anyway, personally, I did love the fragrance, you guys, but did not opt to get a full-size bottle with this latest release. I just didn't. I said, no, I'm good. You know, I use it. I'm just going to cherish my 10 ml. And I'm going to shop around and give people options for fragrances that are in the same, you know, inspired by the fragrance, but might have some differences, you know, might even have some better longevity. We know how Kayali fragrances are not always lasting forever. So yeah, that's my little intro there to the history of why I feel, you know, the need to come on here and give you my thoughts on some inspired by fragrances for the Wedding Silk Santal. If there's something you're interested in, go ahead and continue watching. Consider hitting that subscription button and the bell so you'll be notified to new videos. So let's compare and contrast. In my initial review, you guys, when I did finally get a hold of the 10 ml, I'll link that in the description. I did mention some layering combos, okay, for body care and all of that. If I feel like we have some time, you know, I don't want to make the video too long, but if I do have some items here in the drawer that would just go really nice, you know, with these fragrances. So yeah, let's get it started. The original fragrance has in it notes of champagne, freesia, and blackcurrant. In the mid, nectarine, praline, jasmine, orange blossom, and May rose. And in the base, vanilla, sugar, sandalwood, musk, amberwood, and oak moss. What I love about this fragrance is this opening of what really feels like champagne. It's a pop. It's almost like just you can taste it even. You know, it's just a zingy pop. Champagne touch. I do get a sweet, all the notes combining together to me give off a pear tone. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It just gives me a pear feeling. You know, and quite a few fragrances that don't have any pear listed in them actually do that for me, or to me, to my senses, and this is one of them. Okay, I don't get a distinct nectarine, you know, citrusy feel, and that is what we have in the notes, is nectarine. You know, and we even have some orange blossom, and I don't get a candied orange blossom per se. I do get a floral tone to the fragrance there in the mid, and I do get a perfumey tone as well. If you're familiar with Kayali's other fragrances, you can really detect those florals in there and that perfumey tone. There's also a backdrop of a bit of an incensey tone, which most Kayali's have as well. It's like, you know, the Kayali DNA. So that's what I get in the fragrance. I do get a beautiful ambery, you know, kind of woodsy vanilla tone in the dry down. That is what I get, you know, and I do enjoy the fragrance from beginning to end. I love the little transitions that it has. It's not a blow your socks off in projection or strength type fragrance. It's more intimate, and it's just really enjoyable. That's my feel, you know, for the original. You'll get anywhere from 6 to 8 hour wear out of it, depending on, you know, how well your skin is hydrated or what you layered and combined it with. You will get a nice wear, at least 6 to 8 hours. Okay, yeah, so that's what you're gonna get on the wear. The longevity is average, not too much projection. You're gonna get maybe no further than arm's length. It kind of, you know, sits pretty close to you. So yeah, it's not particularly extremely strong, but it's a beautiful fragrance. It's a nice scent bubble. You can detect it on yourself, depending on how heavy you go with your sprays as well. You can definitely detect a nice scent bubble. So let's go with these, a couple of options that I have found and tested side by side here. The very first one comes from a company called Sugarworks. I think they're in the middle of changing their name to Gourmand Fragrances, and this is their Dupe Magic collection. Yeah, Gourmand Fragrances. What does this say? Where magic meets fragrances. It's tiny little lettering. Yeah, this is inspired by the Wedding Silk Santal, and it's called Satin Santal. And what I would love to say about this fragrance is that it does not have, it's more of a one-liner. It does not have the cute little transitions that the original fragrance has, but it is extremely enjoyable. It is sweet. Don't know what's going on in the backyard. I have dogs barking at all corners. I don't know why. I guess if they start running into the house, I'll go out and check it out. But pardon them. This fragrance, it sprays really weird, is a little bit thick. Yes, you can, it's a little bit heavy. You can see the oils of the fragrance, like on your skin. And I think that's one of the reasons why it sticks around as long as it does. It surprisingly doesn't have a huge projection either. And as I'm saying, it's a bit of, it does not have the champagne opening, for example. It does not have the floral tones, the perfumey touch that I get from the Kayali. It has this wonderful, sweet, almost marshmallow type scent in it, though. And in the dry down, it's kind of, and I do get the, there it is, it's this pear tone is here. So for that reason, it definitely gives an air to the original, but it's definitely not one-to-one. You're missing those little transitions, the champagne pop, you know, and definitely also, I don't get like an incensey tone, incensey background like the original Kayali DNA. So I don't get any of that with the Satin Santal, but it is a wonderful option, I feel, as a layering base more than anything, to save your sprays of the original. They also do have some body care, you guys. I don't have it, but this is what it would look like. This is the Vanilla Cloud. It's inspired by Tehoda body oil. But I wanted to try the spray first to see if I was gonna like it, and then I would order, you know, either the body mist, because this is the extrait de perfume, or I would order the body oil if I really enjoyed it. And I really did enjoy it, actually. Yeah, it's just surprisingly, as I'm saying, not as loud as some other Sugarworks products that I do own. But the body oil, they do have it in this. They also have a perfume hair mist, and they also have hair serum, and the body oil, of course. Yes, just all those wonderful products coming out of this house. I have quite a few SugarWorks products, you guys. Wonderful option, I would say. Definitely not 1-to-1. You're gonna get 10-hour wear, no problem. It's gonna cling to your skin. You're gonna enjoy it, you know. But if you're looking for the components that the original has, you're not gonna find them, okay? It is different. I think it's different. Oh, but it smells lovely regardless. I really do. I really did enjoy it, okay? I'm not saying that I did not. Okay, next, we'll talk about this one last. We'll talk about a fragrance house next that I have not brought up on the channel, and this is called Pick Me Up Perfumes, okay? I have tried a couple. This one is their Wedding Silk Santal inspiration. It is called Voile de Soie or Voile de Soie. It is, I believe, wedding veil is what that is, or silk veil. And then let me tell you about a couple that I have tried from the brand. I'm staring at 4 other samples that I haven't talked to you about, but this one is called Drink at a Swim Up Bar. This is owned by the wonderful Genevieve. I believe her last name is Vega, and she's really talented. These are so nice. Drink at a Swim Up Bar is so candy-like. It was just mesmerizing from the beginning. This one is definitely one I would look to upsize. I'm just sampling at the moment. I haven't done full reviews, so I'll definitely get back to you guys with this. They do a pop-up shop here as well, and they're called FOMO sales. So I did jump in on a FOMO sale to pick up this one, and then these other ones are no, this is from the brand, but I got them in secondhand. There we go. So this one is called Pick Me Up Perfumes Paradise with a P-E-A-R, and I haven't tried this one a full day, you guys. Oh, but it's nice. It's like just like a clean pear. Oh, and sweet. I think it would actually pair wonderfully. Like give this a little bit of a different tone, or anything here. I think it would pair nice. We should do a review of Pick Me Up perfumes. Who's with me? Raise your hand. We will do that. Okay, so let's talk about their inspiration. And I found it to be different than the original, and I found it to be different, of course, than the Satin Santal. Oh, this one has such an interesting opening. No, I don't get the champagne touch either, but what I do get is beautiful to me. What I get in this opening is it's like baby's breath, okay? Not actual baby's breath, but the floral baby's breath, like what they put in bouquets. So for that reason, it automatically places me at a wedding. You know, it just gives me bouquet is what I get. So a little bit green, okay? A little bit green tone here in the opening. A little bit dirty. Yeah, that's what I get. I really do enjoy that, though. That's just me personally. I love dirty neroli tones, dirty neroli notes. I love, you know, just things that remind me of my childhood. You know, just love it. And so for that reason, I really did love that opening. It does transition right after that into, and I get sweetness as well. I get a pink pepper tone. I get a peppery feel. Instead of the incensey background that the original has, I get more of a pepper, like a pink pepper feel. Okay, that's what I get. Yeah. After I'm still in the baby's breath. Is that baby's breath on my shirt? No, it's not. But yeah, that's what I'm getting, you guys, going into the starting to dry down. I do get the pear tone as well, but not as pronounced as the original, and not as pronounced as the SugarWorks option, okay? Oh my gosh, but it is nice. Like this is full bottle upsize worthy, okay? This one as well. I really, really enjoyed it. It gives you a nice 10-hour wear. I don't get a huge projection. I also don't feel. I also feel like it's a moderate projection, closer to your skin. But I mean, it's very elegant feeling or smelling is what I'm getting from this one. Different than the original, you guys. I do still get a couple of, you know, the pear tone is there, the wonderful kind of woodsy dry down is there with the bit of vanilla. The vanilla seems lighter to me in this wear, okay, than the original fragrance. Yeah, the vanilla is a little bit lighter, but it's still really good, okay? I don't get that, you know, wanting to lean ambery caramelized vanilla tone that I get from the original dry down. I don't get that with the Pick Me Up Perfumes version, but it's still really lovely, okay? So yeah, this is a great option. It's just a different shade of the Wedding Silk Santal that I didn't know I needed. So beautiful option, you guys. Oh, I'm in love. I really am. She did a wonderful job. Okay, now I have 3 that I know for sure I love from that house. Yeah, so we definitely need to visit. Last but not least, we have Sugar Me Sweets Champagne Silk and Santal Musk, okay? I did talk to you about longevity, right? Lasted all day with the Pick Me Up perfumes, right? Yeah, okay. I want to make sure I cover all my bases, you know, with the options here. Last, we have this one, and let me tell you, this one, the Sugar Me Sweet, it just always blows me away because they are in organic perfume. They are just so strong. They project like crazy for it being an organic company, you know, an organic blend. And I just find them to be so wonderful and enjoyable. I have quite a few reviews of Sugar Me Sweet. I don't think I've done a top, like a top 5. I have quite a few from the house. Oh my gosh, okay. So this one right here has to be, as far as the closest in proximity to 1-to-1 to the original Silk Santal, from the 3 that we're talking about today, I'm gonna go with this. This is the one that to me just resembles it the most, okay? We're still missing that champagne opening. Where do I spray you? Over here. We are missing the champagne opening. Ooh, it's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so strong. You get a kick. You get a bit of a kick. But I love it because you know that that's just strength and that's just going to go all day and just be so enjoyable. Oh, you are missing the champagne kick, but there's something else there that kind of fills in for it. Also something very bright and zingy. So I'm thinking maybe it's the nectarine note that's a little bit amped up in this opening. I still do get the pear tones. It transitions into that pear tone. And then I also get a very strong, where this one wants to go, where the original Silk Santal wants to go, like really caramelized vanilla. It's a deep caramelized vanilla tone that I get in the Champagne Silk and Santal. Yes, it is there. I mean, it's here. It's really strong and sweet and wonderful. Scent bubble on this is amazing. Longevity, projection even. I personally would definitely layer with this. Oh, if I had the oil, I would do a layer with the Sugar Works oil, you know, the Dupe Magic Silk Santal or Satin Santal, sorry. Then I would go in with this beauty from Sugar Works, with that wonderful caramelized ambery, you know, touch of woods in that dry down. And then with this, I would treat it as my body mist. I would just go all over with that and it would be all day enjoyability. I just know it. It would just be wonderful. You get 12-hour plus wear out of this fragrance. No joke, no lie. You know, maybe 10 or so on skin, but definitely it stays in your aura all day long, okay? It's just strong like that. It just is. So yeah, I get the most, you know, transitions. I get the most bang for your buck, I feel. Also, this is $12 for a 10 ml, and their 30 mls are $29, and I believe this one is offered in a 50 ml and 100 ml bottle too. Extremely affordable. You can find them on Etsy. I will link it in the description, of course. And then this right here is a bit pricier. I want to say that their 30 ml bottle, oh my gosh, I don't want to lie to you right now. I'll put it on the screen. Is their 30 ml bottle $39? I think close to $40 actually. And their 10 mls are $24.95 or so. So a little bit pricier. And then these I think are going to be your, I don't know the price for that at all, and I cannot get it to you. I'm sorry, because their shop isn't open at the moment. So yeah, not gonna be able to get you those prices, so sorry. But yeah, I think you get the most bang for your buck here. I really do. If you do not jive with the Sugarwork DNA, with their base that they use for their fragrances, you know, then steer clear. I have seen some of you guys in the comments be like, I don't like it, you know, it didn't work for me, and that's okay. That's why we have options. You know, that's why I love to test out fragrances and different options for us here on the channel, different body care, you know, different layering combos. Yeah, truly love this fragrance category here. I think we have a little time to discuss you know, the different body care you could wear with it, especially Pear. I know in the first review I did give different options, but in case I didn't have the perfect Pear yet, then this is absolutely perfect. This is the perfect Pear by CANVAS Beauty Body Glaze. Oh, I can smell it from here. It's a really strong, natural, delicious smelling pear. Oh, it just is. This is a wonderful option, you guys, to layer underneath. Body Glaze, the perfect Pear. I'll also link, you know, a bigger review on that one. If you want to hone in on those florals from this fragrance, I have two options. Well, this one will give you a peach berry. This has in it sun-kissed cranberries, frosted peach blossom, and shimmering woods, and this will give it that zingy effect. You know, and add a little bit of citrus that I feel is not here. I get more pear than I do citrus. And then Pretty as a Peach would give it a nice ring too, a really beautiful tone. It has blushing peach, jasmine petals, white nectarine, apple blossom, and sheer freesia. And then to add more pear, going back to the pear, we do have Pear Mallows from Sugarworks, and we have Pear Cotton Candy also from Sugarworks. This is brighter than the Pear Mallows. This one is marshmallow and pears, and then this one adds like a zing, you know, really beautiful tone. Okay, so the Pear Cotton Candy Body Mist by Sugarworks would be a great option. When I talk about these types of fragrances with pear, I bring up Emerald Mist. I don't know if it's available right now. This has Fresh Rainfall, Sun-Kissed Pear, and Blonde Woods, and it's a wonderful option for pear and woods and beauty. I do love this. Ariana Grande's God is a Woman also would add this level of musk. You know, I do love the God is a Woman. It's a fresh springtime scent. Just wonderful. The only problem with this one is the longevity, you guys. Not the best. And then you cannot go wrong with marshmallow. Any single marshmallow would go beautiful. I do the Delicia de Marshmallow Body Butter. You already know if you know. Because I think this one just gives things such a beautiful undertone. And that was it, you guys. I don't have a whole lot more. There might be more in the original review, as I'm saying. If you want to go check that out, I'll link it in the description for you guys. Man, who I would love to know. I always want to know. Where are you with this? Are you like me, like you want different options? You like the scent profile, but you didn't want to jump in and purchase, you know, the 50 ml because it's just not coming back. I suppose I could have jumped in and purchased one and just, you know, cherished it as I am, you know, with these 10 mls, but I don't know. I was on the fence and I was like, I don't know. I still don't know how I feel. How do you guys feel? And once again, I don't know if I've mentioned, but yeah, just, you're not really going to be able to find out how the fragrance smells, from the wall of disappointment on Fragrantica that I find just so like, really? Anyways, that was it for today, you guys. Y'all let me know how you're feeling, what you're doing, what are you up to. I know I haven't been too consistent here on the channel. Life has been lifing, traveling, all that beautiful stuff going on. But yeah, we're gonna jump right back into the swing of things, hopefully, here going forward. And we're on the road to 7K, believe it or not. This is our next milestone. Subscribers have sent in things they wanted to share for the 7K giveaway. So I have a full bottle here, you guys, from the beautiful Tori. Here, let me show you. Let me show you. Drop everything. We have some time if you're still here. She has sent in a full bottle of the Dubai's Ajaib, I believe, by LATTAFA. It is such a gorgeous bottle. It is not a scent profile that I personally love. I'll put the full bottle up here. It's by Lucas with an S, with this, yeah, beautiful bottles that they have going on over there. Is this God of, or Mango Kiss? There we go. It's not God of Fire. I do love God of Fire by that brand. This is Mango Kiss, you guys, and it is just a bit too floral for me, okay? And then also with this interesting kick to it. I hear, oh yeah, I do have the original here as well that I was able to compare it to, but I wasn't able to do a full review because it's just not my jam, okay? It's just not my style. But if it's yours, it's going to be up for grabs, you guys, for the 7K giveaway. I'll find out how to do these giveaways so that everybody has a good shot at things. The lovely Linda Barnes also sent in some genre samples, 10 mls, 5 mls that I can share with you guys. I don't know where I put them. I will definitely have to find them before we hit that 7K, you guys. I think we're like, what is it, 200 or so. You know, we're almost there. We're about 200 or so subscribers away, and then we can start celebrating, okay? I will be mailing you guys out things that were sent in to me, and I just love to share with you guys, you know, the excitement of our growth. It's just amazing. I can't believe, okay? After 7K, I think the next goal will definitely be 10K. So yay to us. We're growing. Share with your friends, your family, you know, share the video wherever you'd like to help us get there. Thank you so much. You have a blessed rest of your day, your night, or your evening, and you stay safe. Bye-bye.